Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. I'm currently on the purple plan. So it's about 9:30 in the morning and I'm getting ready to make me some breakfast. So I figured you guys would want to see it and then follow my journey along the way. Later on, I'm going to show you how to do some Crock-Pot Marinara sauce. I think that's going to be 0 points, and some turkey meatballs. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make is I'm going to scramble me a few eggs and get them going, and then I'm going to make me some toast and make me just a scrambled egg sandwich for this morning. Lots of protein, so it should keep me full until around lunchtime or when I decide to do a snack. So let's get started. So I'm just going to spray my pan with some olive oil spray. I'm just going to coat it really good. I don't use butter or anything because that would add points, but this olive oil spray is pretty good for just when you're making scrambled eggs or something really fast. Here's my eggs. I have 2 eggs, which are 0 points on the purple plan. I'm going to add just some salt and pepper and then give them a good whisk, and then I'm going to cook those. I'm also going to put these on toast, I think, and probably a side of fruit. So here we go. Okay, so while I'm cooking my eggs, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I usually do with them. So I make scrambled egg sandwiches, or I'll make me some center cut bacon and have those and some fruit. And this is usually what I eat every morning. It seems to keep me on track, and it's really low in points. Now for the bread that I usually use is this Sunbeam giant loaf. I know a lot of the other breads are a lot healthier, and this is just plain white bread. I choose this bread just because I can have 2 slices for 3 points, and I'm not really crazy about all the other breads and the wheat breads and all this different stuff. So I figured to stay successful on this Weight Watchers that I would incorporate a lot of items that I actually did like. And it's pretty low in points. I feel like 2 slices for 3 points isn't that bad. So this is what I eat. I know other people probably eat something a little bit healthier, but this is what works for me. And so yeah, I'm just going to stick with this kind of bread, and I think it tastes really good. I'm just not a fan of the wheat bread. I don't know, something about it. So I am going to add 1 teaspoon of this light mayo to my egg sandwich this morning. That is 0 points. Okay, so here's breakfast. Here's my eggs on here. And I paired it with some grapes. I'm just going to have a bottle of water, and this should hold me over for a few hours. I might grab a snack or something later, but I'm going to try to hold off until around 12 or so for lunchtime. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll insert a picture here after this clip of what my tracker looks like so you guys can see. This is a total of 3 smart points. So 3 for the bread, 2 slices. The eggs are 0, and the mayonnaise, the light mayo for 1 teaspoon is 0 points, and then the grapes are 0. So I'll insert my tracker so you guys can see. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to start working on this Crock-Pot Marinara. You see me now, I'm just chopping my 2 onions that it called for, and I'm going to chop them really fine. So I'm going to get a head start on dinner today. I'm off work, so I have all day just to prepare and just clean house and just do some stuff around here that I need to get done. So while I'm doing all that, I'm going to let this cook in the crock pot. So the plan is I'm going to make some turkey meatball sub sandwiches. So my goal is to only count for the bread for today. So I'm hoping that I can get the turkey meatballs at 0 and the marinara at 0, and then I found some fat-free mozzarella, so that hopefully is around 0 points as well. So that's the plan, just a really low point dinner. Dinners are the hardest time of the day for me. I don't know why, because usually I'm at work or school and I have so much going on. And then I just forget to plan or prepare something. And then I get home and I'm just hungry and I end up eating bad. So that's what I did last time. that I was on Weight Watchers, and this time, this is day 4 for me, and I just want to do better this time. I want to actually stick to it and make this a lifestyle and really just get some of this extra pounds that I've packed on over the last couple months just off. That way that I feel a little bit better and my clothes fit better, so that's always good. So like I said, I'm just going to get started on this marinara, and I'll let you know what's in it here. So I am doing the onions, like I said, 2 onions, chop those really fine. Okay, so I just dumped 2 cans of 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes, and then I have some tomato on my hand. Did you see that? And then I'm going to add, that was a canned chopped tomatoes that I had, but just go to the store and get a regular can of diced tomatoes, and that'll work as well. So I have 3 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt and pepper, and then I have Italian seasoning in here, about 3 tablespoons, and then I did do a little pinch of sugar. I know that that's supposed to count for points, but it's just a small amount, so I'm not going to count it. If you want to leave that out, you can, but it's just where the tomatoes are so acidic, I just felt like it needed a little bit of something in there. So that's usually what I do, but if you don't want to add the sugar, like I said, you don't have to. So I'm going to set my crock pot for 4 hours on high, and then I'll come back and I will show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, you guys, so it's around 12 or so, and I'm not really what you say hungry. My breakfast is still filling me up, I guess, where I eat it a little bit later today, but I am going to make me a cup of coffee just to hold me over, because I sort of want something, but I really don't want to waste points on a bunch of food that I don't really want. So I'm going to make me a cup of iced coffee, and I'm going to use my Keurig. So I'm just going to get me a Dunkin' out and put it in my Keurig. I'm putting it in a bowl because my cup is too big to go under there. So I'm just going to brew it in here and then put it over into my cup. So I'm going to use this creamer. It's Coffee Mate's sugar-free Italian sweet cream. I picked this up this morning while I was out. I've tried the French vanilla and I really like it, and I know that everybody has been doing this one, so I figured I would try it too. So I can have 5 tablespoons of this for 3 points, I believe. I'll show you my tracker after I get done, but I believe that's what it is. So I'm just going to brew me some coffee, and that's what I'm having right now as a little snack. We checked on the tracker, and it is 5 tablespoons for 2 points, so that's even better. Okay, so this is what I got. I just have my original blend Dunkin's coffee in here with some ice. And then I'm going to add 5 tablespoons of this sugar-free Italian sweet cream. It looks good. I can't wait to try this. I've never tried this creamer, so we'll see. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this is what I'm having. It's not really a snack per se, but it will keep me going while I clean house and just do my chores that I have going on around here. So I'll show you my next meal, and then me making the turkey meatballs for our dinner. So stay tuned. So I finally got hungry. It's about 1:30. And I'm just going to make me a quick sandwich. I picked up this Private Selection Sriracha turkey breast from Kroger this morning. And I can have 2 ounces of this for 1 Smart Point. I got the Weight Watchers barbecue chips. And these are 2 Smart Points for 1 bag. And I have, again, the Sunbeam bread. I'm just going to have 1 slice. And I'm going to just cut it in 2 and make like a half sandwich. And that is 2 points for 1 slice of that. 2 slices are 3 points, so I don't know really why, but I'm just going to go ahead and track this as 2 points, and then I'll probably put a teaspoon of the light mayo, and that is 0 points. So that's what I'm having as a snack, and when I get it all prepared, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut my bread in two, and I added my 1 teaspoon of mayo, and I'm just going to weigh out my turkey here. I think 2 ounces is too much, so I ended up weighing it out to exactly 1 ounce, and when I went back into my app and I checked it, and it ended up being 0 points, so that was awesome. This turkey is so good. I've never bought it before. Like I said, I picked it up this morning at Kroger, and it is private selection sriracha turkey from the deli. So I just had them to cut it really thin for me, and it's amazing. I will definitely be buying this again. So here's what I have. I have my Weight Watchers chips. My turkey is 0 points. My mayo is 0. I have 1 slice of bread. That's 2 points. And then my Weight Watchers chips. And those are 2 points. So an easy lunch. My ingredients are salt, pepper, garlic powder. I have an onion, a medium-sized onion, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of the breadcrumbs, garlic and herb, and then a pound of the 93 lean, 7% fat burger, turkey burger. So I am going to chop my onion in this little food processor just so it's really fine and I don't have big old chunks of onion in my turkey meatballs. So that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah, I ended up buying the wrong turkey. So what I have is 93% fat-free, and I needed 98% to be 0 points. So what I have is 16 ounces of the turkey, and it'll be 13 points. And then I have my breadcrumbs. If I would have had whole wheat, they would have been a little bit lower in points, but I have these on hand, so I'm going to use them. So 1/4 cup of those is 3 points, I believe. So I'm going to, when I put this into my calculator, 30 meatballs, and I'm going to do serves 5 people. So that would be 6 meatballs per serving for 3 points. So I don't think 3 points is that bad for 6 meatballs. So that's what we're going to do because our marinara sauce will be 0 points. So that's what we're going with. So I'm just going to continue showing you how I make this recipe. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's really fine chopped. So I'm going to dump all my ingredients in this pot and I'll show you what it looks like. So I have my turkey, ground turkey in here, 1/4 cup of my breadcrumbs, about a tablespoon of garlic powder. We like garlic. If you don't like that much, you can put whatever that you want to put in it, however much. A pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and 1 egg. So I'm going to mix this up, and I also have my chopped onion in here. You can see it down there in the bottom. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to form my meatballs. Okay, so this is my mixture all mixed up, and I'm just going to try to take like a tablespoon and try to scoop them out that way. And then I got a baking dish here sprayed with non-stick cooking spray, and I'm going to try to get 30 because that's what I programmed into my recipe maker. So let's try to get 30. Let's see how this works. Okay guys, so I got 30 meatballs. I have preheated my oven to 400, and I'm going to put them in there for around 20 minutes, and then I'm going to check them and see what they look like. Okay you guys, so what I'm doing now is the marinara is done. I cooked it for 4 hours. I'm going to take half of it out, and then I'm going to add my meatballs back in it, and I'm going to cook them for around 30 minutes or so just to heat them back up because I did put them in the refrigerator. They got a little bit browned, but that's okay. They still look pretty good. Maybe next time I won't cook them as long, or I'll flip them halfway through or something. I don't know. But this was the first time I was making them. So trial and error. That's my philosophy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably make some whole wheat noodles with mine. Instead of putting them on the sub, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and make the sub for my husband, so you will see that process. But I think I'm just going to do whole wheat noodles because I've had so much bread today, and I couldn't find any bread that wasn't a lot of points. So I'm going to make some whole wheat noodles with mine and just have it like spaghetti. So I will show you that process. Stay tuned. Guys, so here's my dinner. I made sub sandwiches for him. I wrapped them up because he'll be home in just a little bit. I'll show you what they look like. So It's just a hoagie bun with the meatballs and then some mozzarella. And then I made myself whole wheat noodles, which are 0 points. I have the 6 meatballs and the marinara, which is 3 points. I have my string cheese ground up, that's 1 point, and a little sprinkle Parmesan, which is 0 points because I didn't use but just a little bit. And then I made myself a salad. I have lettuce, cucumbers, some celery in here. And I did use regular ranch. I used Great Value Ranch, 1.5 tablespoons, and that was 3 points. So yeah, I am out of points for today, but I think that this will hold me over until in the morning. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of what I eat in the day, please comment below and let me know if you enjoyed this. So just leave me a comment on recipes or anything you want to talk about, and I'll be happy to answer you guys back. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.